Are you ready to go down the rabbit hole with the Warlock healing? So, today, this is a complete new theory that has come to me. I'm not saying I believe it, but as far as I'm aware, nobody else has come up with this theory. But it came in my head the other day, so I thought, why not? Let's do some content. So, let's talk about stars, as in the ones in the sky, not these pseudo gods that parade around in Hollywood getting up to new you know what. No, the actual celestial beings. Now, for most people, we are told that the Earth is round and that stars are giant balls of burning gas. If you've seen any content regarding kind of flat Earth theory and that there's a firmament above us, big dome of some sort, and then there's some waters. Now, there's some pretty convincing evidence that stars can be some kind of light source shining through the water, because when you zoom in close to a star with the proper camera technology, they look much like light refraction through water. So that's another theory. Some people have zoomed in on them and said they look somewhat like the biblical kind of description of angels, for example. Some people have said they look like cymatics. Now, I'm very much of the belief system that we are trapped in a video game. You know, the Matrix theory. Now, if we go down that thought process, what if those stars are actually our higher selves? What if that is the player of the game? It's our consciousness outside of the firmament, the projection, whatever you want to call it. Because in a lot of ancient history, texts, mythology, the stars and planets are linked to gods. Now, in my belief system, the gods are I believe at one point they were humanoid beings. Anunnaki aliens. All of them. Be it the Egyptian gods, the Hindu gods, the Greek gods, the pagan gods, whatever. And I believe, because I talk about when I work with the deities, I describe them as energy streams. I don't pray to them. I don't worship them. I ask for them to work with me. And only certain ones, because I'm connected to them. Now, I also believe that certain people are connected to certain energy streams. So you have the Shiva energy stream, the Shakti energy stream, the Basset energy stream, the Thor energy stream. And they are energy streams. That's what they are. And at one point, they ran through these beings, these deities. Their soul was connected to it. They were probably the prime source of that energy stream. They've since passed away, possibly reincarnated a few times. So if we take Thoth, reincarnates as Krishna, reincarnates as the Buddha next, and then Yeshua, Hermes. I know that's out of order, but just, you know, reincarnation of that energy source, that energy stream. So what if certain stars or planets are actually the gods? What if they're energy sources? And all the other little stars, the millions and millions of little stars that you see, that they are people's higher selves watching down, playing this video game of Earth. What if? You know, the reason why I came up with this is that I'm not clinically trained in hypnotherapy, but I've done some hypnotherapy courses, and one of the scripts that's used and that kind of comes up a lot in spiritual talk is about returning to a star or being a star. And I thought, well, what if there's something in that? You know, the Love and Light Brigade talk about returning to one. Well, maybe that's your higher self, returning to the light source. You know, so yeah, go and have a look up close in images of stars. They don't look like big balls of burning gas. They really don't. You know, they're like I said, they're cymatic, or they look like light coming through water. But what if that's the real you? What if you are a star? What if that's your higher self beaming down, either projecting or into the projection, trying to take control of the avatar? I'm not saying I believe it. Just a theory. Something to think about. Ta-ta.